Hello everyone, welcome to the official channel of Alpha Lead Academy. I am Swati Shet from Team Alpha Lead. Today we have amongst us Mr. Sivaprasad, one of the many candidates to have been recommended from Alpha Lead Academy. Hi Sivaprasad.
Hello, Swati.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good and congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you tell me more about the entry that you got recommended in?
Yes, I got recommended from 5 FSB Guwahati through AFCAD entry. And getting recommended was a good mark on my entire career. And before that, joining this Alpha Lead Academy was much more important to pursue my career in defense. Alpha Lead Academy definitely helped me to understand the basics about the whole 5-day process of SSB.
What motivated you to join the Defense Forces, Sivaprasad?
The basic motivation to join defense forces is the aircraft which our Indian Air Force has acquired until now, and I had witnessed with my own eyes of a air show in Dasara. The aircraft which flew over my head inspired me to join defense forces, and especially the Wing Indian Air Force.
What role does your family play in this achievement of yours? How was their reaction when they got to know that you got recommended?
Definitely, the first reaction which came out of my parents' words was they were very excited, happy, as I am the first person to join armed forces from my family. I informed my father as soon as I got recommended, and he was happy about it. And the same message passed on to my other family members.
Can you tell us any instances where you faced some kind of difficulty at your SSB?
Just sure, whole SSB of 5 days will bring up most of the challenges at every moment. Some of the challenges I can recall is the time management in the psychology tests, which is very key to overcome in this whole process. So, as I had prepared from Alpha Academy, I was told to how to manage time in WAT, where only 15 seconds is given for each sentences. So, I used those strategies which were taught to me from Alpha Academy to overcome it at that instance.
Shivprasad, do you have any message for your fellow aspirants or people who are attempting for defense services?
To have a good message for them, I suggest them to develop good hobbies so that they can show them naturally in the 5 SSB process. And I would also suggest them to have a certain backup for their career so that they'll have a good answer when the interviewer will ask them this question. And by the same time, they should also be telling why they should be joining armed forces, and particularly why that particular SSB board they are visiting. For example, if they are trying to attend an SSB Army board, they should be able to answer why Indian Army. The same applies for the other two wings of the defense forces. So this is my suggestions for the upcoming aspirants, and I would wish them all the very best for the SSBs and entrance exams.
How important do you think that training is required for SSB?
Definitely, training is required for SSB for several reasons, but the main two reasons which I feel to get training is to get exposure about the reality of how the SSB processes commence. This I acquired from joining Alpha Academy and interacting with the officers which assess us here in the 2 particular weeks. The second thing is to understand yourself. To understand yourself when you indulge with the other aspirants over here will help you to understand where you stand between them and what are your chances of getting or being an officer in the armed forces. So definitely joining training here in Alpha Academy will help us to understand these two key factors which are necessary to boost your chances of getting recommended.
So, Shivprasad, can you tell me some more takeaways from your Alpha Lead Academy's experience?
Among the plenty of takeaways from this Alpha Lead Academy, the major thing which was provided for me was the infrastructure. The timing was student friendly. and was comfortable for me to attend throughout the 2 weeks. And the GTO outdoor task availability, which is a very key to understand how this outdoor task commences, and the feedback for the outdoor task too. All the assessors gave us adequate amount of time to uh, adapt to the suggestions they are giving, and the personal things which they want us to improve on was key for me to understand the whole process and to shape myself to be a better person to give this SSB interview throughout the 2 weeks. The other best thing about Alpha Lead Academy, it is one of a kind available in the whole Mysore within the reachable location for us, with proper adequate of timings given to us, which is student friendly, helps us to train ourselves to join different defense forces and train ourselves to give SSBs at various boards throughout the India. The Alpha Lead Academy is one of a kind throughout Mysore, which helps the localites in and around Mysore to prepare themselves for SSBs, AFCAT, NDA, and CDS within the reachable amount of location and with student friendly times. This will help students to prepare to various selection boards, giving SSBs in various selection boards, and will also boost their confidence within the given time constraints, and even help them to get their time, spend time with their family, and prepare themselves for various entrance exams.
Thank you so much, Shiv Prasad. It was so nice to have you with us.
Thank you, Swati. It was nice talking to you throughout.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Shiv Prasad for you, one of the many candidates to have been recommended from Alpha Lead Academy. This shows that where there is a will, there is a way. So grab your opportunity, train with us, and make that dream of yours come true. Thank you.